Istungo, Seminole, Mojineta, Haramnita, Heathers, Pampala, Chiminachki, Chigoedos, Flodoge, and who's sitting next to me? It's Jeremy Falls. Everyone give him a round of applause. Yay! Welcome back to another beautiful
for that applause,
Tuesday.
I should get a free lunch today. We might have to retire that.
Well, yay. It's another good Tuesday, and we're back with another Seminole Nation radio show, here to tell you what's happening and what's happening. So, very quickly, what did you do this weekend, Jeremy?
Dang, what was this weekend? It was so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, went to Muskogee Festival this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
A few different times, I think. Went to candidate forums and here at Seminole Nation, and man, it's just been busy.
Mm-hmm.
I've probably hit every county between here and Oklahoma County.
Golly. Well, that's good.
What about you?
Pretty much.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no.
We have a celebrity in the house today. If you were at Creek Nation Festival or Muskogee Festival this weekend and you stayed after the concerts, you probably seen Miss Florence Wise on the runway. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
I was a model for Marissa Albertson, creator of Dear Woman Designs. That was my first time modeling, so I'm sorry y'all had to see that.
All the reviews came back excellent. We heard Flo did a great job, and so kudos, Flo.
Mm-hmm.
Did you trip?
No.
Hey, that's a win right there.
That's all that matters.
That is a win.
Yes.
So.
And then we also went to Togowechi for their revival too, so that was cool. It was busy too. And then we had to get there at like 2:30 for that Saturday of the show. So it was hot.
I missed out on the plate Saturday afternoon. I heard it was good.
Mm-hmm.
So next time, Togowechi. Next time.
Alrighty. Well, this Sunday will be July 6th, 2025. And so it's already July. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. It's Heyoji. So the church services, the church is having their fourth Sunday this weekend will be Arbika, Big Arbor, Hickory Ground number 1, High Springs, Connewa, Hilltop, Little Casita, Middle Creek number 1, New Arbor, Rock Spring, Anadarko, Ryle Community, Salt Creek Baptist, Seminole Baptist, Snake Creek number 1 and number 2, Vian Creek, and Weegawa. So if you're planning on visiting some of these churches in the afternoon, make sure you call ahead just to make sure that they are not visiting other people. And so, what else do we have in church announcements?
Yep. So next week, if you're on the eastern part of the Seminole Nation Reservation, I mean, you can travel to if you want to, but the church that I grew up in, Middle Creek number 1, is having their vacation Bible school coming up called Magnified. And so if you know where Carson is, it's almost as big as Vamusa, but just on the east side. And so everyone's invited out there to their vacation Bible school. It's going to start July 9th, 10th, 11th, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. nightly, and then July 12th from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. And it says discovering the bigness of God in all the smallest things. And so snacks will be served nightly on July 12th. That will be their fun day. So they'll have bouncy houses, water slides, and food. They always do a good job. And those that creek water runs pretty good in those water slides. So you still might get muddy even though it's a water slide.
Alrighty, and then every week we talk about the ones who have started their journey. So at this time, we'll pause for a moment of silence. All right, Meadow. Starting us off in government, an official statement from Chief Louis J. Johnson in response to Alligator Alcatraz, an immigration detention center being built on ancestral homelands. Chief says, I wanted to express my unwavering support for Chairman Talbert Cypress and the vital work being done to protect the sacred lands and cherished by the Miccosukee and Florida Seminole peoples. Recently, I had the honor of speaking with Miss Betty Osceola, who informed me of Chairman Cypress's upcoming trip to Washington, D.C. She requested that I provide my statement on an official letterhead, and I wholeheartedly agreed to do so. I sincerely intend to stand in solidarity with their efforts to safeguard this important area, recognizing its profound cultural significance and the imperative of preserving it for future generations. You can see that full statement on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page for more.
All right. And then also, like we was talking about this weekend, the 2025 Seminole Nation Chief Candidate Forum was held on Saturday morning at the Kelly Haney Center. The assistant chiefs was on Thursday night. The Seminole Nation Band Chiefs hosted the event, served on the panel as moderators, and handed out light refreshments. Each candidate was given 3 minutes for opening statement, followed by 3 questions that was prepared by the band chiefs with a 5-minute time limit to answer each one. And before closing, the candidates were given an additional 3 minutes for final remarks. And the event was live streamed and can be found on the Seminole Nation YouTube channel. And immediately afterwards, I think we all met up at Walmart, and Rush Johnson had a smoker out there. But man, we ate good Saturday afternoon. Man, good job, Russ. It was tasty.
And then with the forums happening this weekend, don't forget that Election Day is July 12th. Precinct locations include Sasakwa Community Building, Strother Community Building, the new Council House, Glorieta Baptist Church in OKC, and First Indian Baptist in Shawnee. Polls will open at 7 a.m. and polls will close at 7 p.m. So make sure to voice out your vote.
That's next Saturday. Mm-hmm. Election is next Saturday. And Miccosukee Mission might be kind of crowded out there with the softball tournaments going on, too. A lot of things going on next weekend.
Mm-hmm. And in the event of a runoff, forms must be in the election board office by July 18th, 2025. Only original and completed requests will be accepted. You can mail the form to the address. They have a picture of that absentee ballot request runoff election, which is posted on the Facebook page. So you can mail that form to the address above or in person to the election board office in the new council house. You can call 405-716-4831 for more inquiries.
All right. And then also, let's see, aerobics, National Diabetes Program, chair aerobics, registered the day of. Oh, I thought that was the thing popping in. Register the day of, starting, well, actually, it's every Tuesday and Thursday. You can just show up. New Life, I'm just going to tell you, just go show up. New Life Church Wowoka on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 11. Get your chair aerobics in. Classes are going on now.
All right, and then from a Seminole Nation Gaming, firework cash, hourly drawings, prize increases every hour. You could win up to $1,000, and that is going to be Friday, July 4th from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. So go try y'all's luck.
All right, and then do you have an interesting... man, I'm having a hard time talking today. An interesting story to tell. Have an interesting story to tell, an accomplishment or tribal business shout-out for the Choga de Lummi or the Seminole Nation radio program. Email seminolemedia@gmail.com for consideration in the next community spotlight.
Right, and then don't forget about free kids summer meals from June 2nd to July 31st. It's going to be Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. You'll receive 7 free breakfasts and lunches per child. This is located at the Seminole Nation Food and Nutrition Services at Miccosukee Mission. For any questions, you can call them at 405-257-7236.
All right, and then from Seminole Nation Gaming, firework.
I just called that one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Dang, where have I been? I thought you was reading the 7 lunches.
I did.
Oh, we went backwards.
Yeah, we went backwards.
We went backwards. Okay.
Okay,
I'm new. All right, and from historic preservation, I think we'll start there again. The Adowa STEM Summer Camp. So last year, I remember HPO went out to Florida and had some young ones out there participate in some archaeological stuff. And this year, HPO was going out and they're opening it up to about 20 kids from from 15 years of age to 21 years of age, and the travel dates will be Monday, August the 11th through Friday, August 15th, and so they'll be able to go to Universal Studios, Hollywood, Riptide Rocket Center STEM program, Science STEM program. They'll be in Orlando, the Kennedy Space Center. A lot of cool things, and this is going to be made possible by the Historic Preservation Office. And so, if you or your kids want to, or I say if you or your kids, if your kids want to participate, remember you got to be age 15 to 21 years of age. And I think the openings for about 20 kids this year to go on this trip. Reach out to the Historic Preservation Office, 405 652 7695, or email Mary Cruz at cruz.m@sno-nsn.gov to apply or get more information. Again, this trip will be Monday, August the 11th through Friday, August 15th. And so I know that's around the start of school and everything, but great opportunity for people. The camp is sponsored by Edowa Inc., which is a Native American woman-owned small business that provides a wide range of environmental and Native American tribal consultation services, the federal, state, local, and tribal governments. So if you're interested, give them a call.
And then from the Boys and Girls Club, they're still looking for a chief executive officer and a part-time program coordinator. These positions will be open until filled. So if you'd like to apply today to lead a mission-driven team and help shape the future of our youth, you can find that application for employment at hasnoc.org. You can submit your resume, application, a copy of your valid driver's license. For more information on this, you can call them at 405-257-6604.
All right, and then the Boys and Girls Club of Oklahoma. I'm just joking.
Dang.
The Seminole Nation ARPA clothing program is now open, accepting applications starting today, July 1st through September 30th, and you must be a Seminole Nation tribal member. It's a $200 clothing Visa card for each member from pre-K, 4 years old, to 12th grade. In order to make the process faster, please ensure all information on your application is complete. This includes the full Social Security number, the last 6 digits of the clothing card, etc. Incomplete applications will not be processed and will be returned. Disbursements are based on availability of funds, so get in there and do it as fast as you can. If you have a phone number, it's 405-257-7200, extension 9827. Those applications can be found on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma webpage as well as the Facebook page. Yep. I'm getting confirmation, Florence.
Yay. All right. And then coming up July 18th at the... Sorry, I just blanked out. At the Seminole Nation OAP at 2 p.m. Muskowi Benaga Irokogira Stendogzit Athire Hithigoros Monga Irin Punahoyet Irin Chukupithajigits Pomo Benaga Punahoyogi Doatska. So if you are a fluent speaker or you know somebody who's a fluent speaker, bring them out. This is a event for them, just to talk with each other, visit with each other if we haven't seen each other in a long time. And of course, a meal will be provided. There is limited seating, so we'd like to have people RSVP. So if you'd like to do that or you want more information, you can call us at 405-562-5567.
All right, and then also the Seminole Nation Light Horse is now hiring certified officers. $5,000 sign-on bonus. Apply at sno-nsn.gov.
All right, and then what else? Oh, LIHEAP cooling assistance that began June 23rd of 2025. So if you or your household have already received the cooling assistance award from the Department of Human Services, you're not eligible. However, if you'd like to see the other eligibility requirements, or you have other questions about these things, you can call them at 405-786-5025. AC units will be available to eligible households with no existing cooling system in the home and have not received a unit in the last 3 years. So once again, if you're interested in this or would like additional information, you can call them at 405-786-5025.
All right, and also from the Seminole Nation Archery Club, they present the archery tournament open to the public at the Mississippi Mission for groceries, $3 rounds, compound, and traditional bow. You can contact Rex Haley for any questions at 405-220-5342 or Clint King at 405-683-9321. This will take place July 12th. Registration starts at 8 p.m. and all proceeds go to the Seminole Nation Archery Club for equipment.
All right, and then in January, Denia Burgess was diagnosed with stage 4 liver cancer. Her family and friends are doing a fundraiser to raise funds for everyday expenses. It is 1 for $5, 3 for $10, or 5 for $20. Drawing will be July 4th, and it will be live on TikTok from the user JohnnyBravo_75. They will be raffling off 2 shawls, 1 printed gabardine, and 1 satin with lace trim shawls. So if you'd like to do that, you can view that flyer on the Facebook page. And yeah, already, well, oh, who's coming up?
You know where you love her.
It looks like we have a special guest today from higher education. Stedowa.
Stongo, Dana Carpitcher, Chaljipidos. I am Dana Carpitcher, and I am the director of the higher education program and adult education program.
Well, thank you for coming on. I know y'all have got like a lot of good things going on so far. We can just get right into that. Some of those things being like extended hours, not work study, workstations.
We have
and
workstations.
then the BIA scholarship. So
Yes.
just go ahead and tell us a little bit about that.
So, with the higher education, we have the BIA Higher Education Scholarship that we offer for fall and spring semesters. And so, the fall semester for 2025, the application period opens on the 3rd. And the application will be available on our tribal website. There should be 2 versions. One will be a print and complete, and then one will be one that you can complete online and submit to me, and then upload your accompanying documents through email. A lot of the organizations, the colleges use Parchment or National Student Clearinghouse for the verification of enrollment or transcripts, and so I will accept those electronic versions. We got into that new era now.
Right.
But the application period does start the 3rd and will run through September 14th. It falls on a Sunday, so try to get your stuff in before that Sunday, and that way you can make that deadline. The accompanying documents that you're going to need includes a CDIB, the front and back of your tribal membership card. Remember that it must not say minor. If it says minor on there, you'll have to update, so contact the tribal enrollment office to get that done. We'll also need your class schedule printed out with the school's name and student name on it. Official transcript. It can be a copy as long as it's the official transcript. If it's unofficial, that means there's something still pending and the grades aren't final. We use that to base your GPA, and you must have a 2.5 GPA. Now, for those incoming freshmen they're kind of slid in there.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry about that until that next semester when they're reapplying. Of course, the verification of enrollment from their registrar, and make sure all the blanks are filled out on the application. If you have any questions, please contact me. I'll help walk you through it. My contact number is 405-241-6801, or you can come by the office at 630 North Main in Seminole, right by the Pink Laundry. You can also contact me through email at harjo.d@sno-nsn.gov. And I'll be more than glad to help. We do have those student workstations that Flo mentioned, where you can come in and you get assistance completing that application. You can also have assistance completing other scholarship applications from outside funding sources. I am an English major, so I will help you with essays as well on any other of those forms that you need. And even at your college application. If you haven't got your college application submitted to your college yet, we need to get on that. And I will help you do that. But yeah, just come and see me. I'm there, ready and willing to help.
Well, good. I know I tended to have issues filling out stuff. I had to get insurance yesterday, and I did not know how to do that. So I could only imagine what it's like getting into school. So
yeah, it's not that hard, but some of it, the wording, some people don't know what the bursts is. That's just somebody that's the money keeper, basically. Mm-hmm. So.
Right. Alrighty, and then you guys have extended hours?
We will be having extended hours. That will be July 22nd and 24th, also August 12th, 14th, and September 9th and 11th. We'll also have, such events as Ice Cream Social, Watermelon Wednesday, and Back to School Burgers.
Okay. I remember those Ice Cream Socials last year, so I know those were kind of very exciting, so...
And I will have scholarship Saturdays as well.
Okay.
So for those that can't come during the regular work week, maybe they're working, and they just can't make it in, you can come on those days. I have those scheduled for July 19th and September 6th. So, I'll be there to help any way I can get you in school and get you having a successful career in the future.
So it's good to get started on those now. When was the deadline for the BIA scholarship again?
September 14th.
Okay.
So you got a little ways to,
right.
But don't procrastinate.
Right. Okay, and then let's see. I had something else to ask.
I do also have the adult education, and we offer the GED classes. They're held there at the education building on 630 North Main by the Pink Laundry. And we're going to be having some new exciting things for that, too. We did kind of remodel, I guess you could say, decorating things, too, for in there. And we have all new workstations for the adult education program, too. But we're going to be having resume building classes as well as job interviewing skills and that kind of thing that we're going to be putting on for that to help those get their GED to get, better employment.
Okay.
So
the GED application, or how does that work?
We do have the application for you to be able to come to the classes. The classes themselves are open to the public, so anybody can come for the classes, but only the Seminole tribal members get their testing fees paid for. And I do help with other funding sources for those that are non-Seminole tribal members so that they can have assistance in getting their GED as well. So just contact me and we can get that done. The classes are held Mondays and Wednesdays. There's morning sessions from 9 to 12 or afternoon sessions from 1 to 4.
Okay. Alrighty. So that is that application that's on the website?
That is available on the website. It's a print and complete. I may talk to our IT folks and see if we can get another one that's online submittable to get that one into this new era of technology too.
So any of these applications, can they pick up like a physical copy also?
They sure
and
can.
And that's at the Pink by the Pink Laundry too, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty.
Now the scholarship, you do not have to live on the reservation area to be able to get the scholarship. You just have to be a tribal member attending an accredited 2-year or 4-year college university. But the adult ed, you don't necessarily have to live on the reservation, but you have to be able to come to the classes there at the building. So that just put that out there that our services are available for higher ed students outside of the reservation jurisdiction.
Alrighty. Well, we sure thank you for coming on.
Miguel, for having me.
Once again, if they want to contact you to learn about any of these things, what's your phone number?
You can call me at 405-241-6801.
Alrighty. Well, Mido, Dana.
Mido and Guy.
Yay. Go ahead. We have one more thing to ask you.
Yes.
So wait, hold on. Let's say happy birthday first. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Happy birthday to... Sorry, I'm scrolling. Yufki Marks, Gunnar Bender, Josh Harjo, Callie Benoit. been right. Josh Harjo, Alyssa Harjochi, Sonia Burgess, Brock Hicks, Sissy Coker, Brian Harjo, Miko Wesley, David Frank, and Aaron Burgess. And then a special announcement from Chief Johnson. Happy 100 years of life for Cora Ellen Bear. And so that's happy birthdays to y'all. Yay! All right, Dana. Now we're going to close the show out, but I heard that you like to sing.
I sing, yeah.
Okay, would you be able to close us out
Sure.
with a song?
I sure will. And the Lord provided us with a great, amazing day today, so I think I'll sing "This Is the Day."
Alrighty.
Mojaneta, pojasi hayadis, Safach kiatis, posafach kiratis, Mojaneta, pojasi hayadis, Safach kiatis, posafach kiratis, Mojaneta, pojasi hayadis.
Woohoo! Womado.
Mado, thank you.
I have never heard that song.
That's courtesy of the MSW.
Right. MSW, stand up. Womado for coming on, and we hope you have a great day.
You too, Mado.
Well, just a reminder, y'all, you can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and the tribal website, sno-nsn.gov, for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday around 8 p.m. If you have news or announcements you want to share on the Community Events Facebook page, please email communications staff at seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. right here on KWSH 97.7 FM or the legendary 1260 AM. And streaming live on kwshradio.com worldwide. We'll see you next week. Meadow.